Good Monday morning, everyone. Welcome to First 15 at 8:15. This is Rich. Today we're going to be talking about your organization, time management, systems and routines, the things that make you completely successful. It is Monday, so for those of you that are coaching clients, we do have live Q&A calls on Monday at 8:30 and 11:30. So I'll be there with you at 8:30 right after this call, and again at 11:30 to answer questions, have conversation. It's really an open call for everyone to really reinforce the things we're talking about, but more important than that, to answer any of your questions. All right, so we are talking about this concept of, well, we're talking about this concept of success, really. And I like to say to be confidently and consistently successful. So I started to talk about this about a year ago, that it's not enough just to be successful, because I know people that are successful, but they're not confidently successful. And it's not a pretty thing, okay? It's great to be successful, but it's greater to be successful and have confidence in your success. And it's great to be successful, but it's a problem to be successful and inconsistent. So it's a beautiful thing to be confidently successful, and know that you're going to be consistently successful. And to do that, you have to continuously strengthen each of four what we call non-negotiable skills. In other words, these four skills you need to be working on, you must be working on, or have a consciousness of every day. And some of them you work on just by doing your work. But there's four non-negotiable skills that when you work on them each day, when you make them a part of your day, they make you consistent and confident. Those four skills are your time management organization, getting control over that, and I will absolutely be showing you how to do that and give you a good piece of it today. Your tactical skills, the skills of doing real estate. Your attitude and mindset, not allowing negativity to dominate or even to dwell for very long within you. And then goals in progress is the fourth. Goals in progress, focus on progress, goals in measuring results is the fourth non-negotiable skill. So let's start with an organizational plan. It's very simple, and this is the structure for a productive agent's day. Now, for those of you who've worked with me for a while have seen this more than once, but let's go through it. You start your day with planning, and even if you planned the night before, you start your day by looking at your day and structuring your day, looking at what needs to be done that can be done in the office. What phone work, what computer work, what paperwork, what marketing, what internet marketing, what can be done in the office, and that all needs to be done in the office before you leave the office for the morning. Now, if it takes you more than the morning and you have an appointment at 1 o'clock, that's fine, then you're done for the day, you can move it on to the next day, but you plan the day to do the most important things. Have lunch or work through lunch or have lunch with people, whatever is your pleasure, and then in the afternoon, field work. So, I mean, if you're working on a project, you want to go back to the office, that's fine, but in general, productive agent gets out for field work in the afternoon, preparing for appointments, previewing houses, showing houses, doing inspections, and then through the afternoon and into the early evening, having your listing appointments, buyer appointments, offer presentations, etc., etc. We give you a tool for having this 10 minutes of planning in the morning that structures your day this way, and the tool is called your Daily Organizational Worksheet. And those of you that are not coaching clients and may not have this, you email us, okay, rich at regradschool.com, and just put DOC, or Daily Organizational Checklist, and we'll send you a copy. Now, because I've had so much feedback, but this thing seems overwhelming, I'm beginning to break it down into some simpler steps. Because at the top, when we talk about your goals, that's up here, at the top when we talk about your goals, you really don't have to answer these questions. You can use the tool we have called the success chart. And on the left, where we give you all kinds of ideas for your prospecting contact, you really don't need, get this out of the way so you can see my mouse, you really don't need to do all those things, it just prompts you. So I made a simplified version of this, where's the simplified version of it, where we put your goals, just simply review and update your success charts, and use the daily charts 3-minute review. There's a document called the 3-minute review, which actually should take you less than 3 minutes, that updates your success charts so you know what's going on with your listings, with your sales, with your income, and with your appointments. By the way, those are the 4 keys to look at. Those are the 4 keys to be aware of every day. Right now, let me go through them again. Right now, you should know what your sales goal is for April. Now, that is an under contract sales goal. You should know what your goal is for what you're going to put under contract in April, and know whether you've achieved that goal this far into April or not. And if not, with the few days we have left, can you see where the rest of that goal will come from? So you should know your sales goal, and specifically your under contract sales goal, not your closing sales goal, as we've said many times, because the closings, the closings that you have set for May are already set. Maybe some of you in markets where you can close quickly and have a cash sale can still write something that will close in May. But even those days are rapidly declining. Most of you, anything you write now will very likely close in June. So if you set your goals by closed business, you're out of control. So without going into too much detail, didn't mean to go into all of that, let's just go through the 4 types of goals that you want to be aware of that are on your success chart. Your under contract sales goal is number 1. Your number of listings per month and where you stand so far this month is number 2. And your income. Now, you're going to set an annual goal for income, but your monthly goal for income, where do you stand right now? And where do you stand year to date with your income, and how does that compare with previous years? Man, these are really simple questions to know if you're keeping track of them, and that's what we use the success charts for. The 4th, I gave you 3, under contract sales, listings, and income. And the 4th is appointments per week. And rather than go into the explanation of that, there's a very, very small number of appointments per week you need to exceed production you've ever done before. For most of you, it's likely 1 appointment per week. Probably for all of you, it's less than 2 or 3 new appointments per week. So those are the 4. Under contract sales, listings, income, and new client appointments for the week. New client appointments for the week. So if you're not consistently aware of those things, you're operating with less confidence and less consistency in your business. That's the goals part. Now today, I want to talk about this next part. And if you look at the previous goal or daily organizational checklist, it's really kind of junked up, not junked up, but filled with ideas. This one really brings it down to a minimum. Okay, it's just saying prospecting. Okay, at a bare minimum, follow up on all the leads that are currently awaiting your call. So follow up on all the leads. So every day, you want to know what leads are waiting for you. What leads did somebody say, I may be selling, I may be buying, I know somebody may be selling or buying, and you need to follow up with them. Or you called someone and didn't reach them and left a message, you need to call them back. So this is prospecting. So this isn't your sellers who you currently have listed that are waiting for your call, or people you have in contract, your pending business that are waiting for a call. That's a different conversation. These are prospecting leads. Leads that will bring you business. Leads that you know you need to be calling. You have names, you have phone numbers, you have email addresses. You know the people who know them, but you're not calling them, and it's costing you business. So at a bare minimum, follow up on all the leads awaiting your call. And then, if you want, take on a minimum number of prospecting contacts per day. Now, if you have no leads awaiting your call, in other words, there's no prospecting contacts in your pipeline, then you want to set a minimum number of prospecting contacts per day, as many of you have heard me say, even if that number is only 2. But every single day, you want to be thinking about generating new clients. Even if you're just calling 2 people in your sphere of influence, calling 2 past clients, calling 2 expired, you want to be making a minimum of calls, or at a bare minimum, following up on the leads that have already come into your consciousness, so to speak. So every day, you want to be reviewing your goals. Remember those 4, let's go back to this. Remember those 4 non-negotiable skills. So every day when you do a quick review and update of your goals, you've completed the 4th one on the right. When you use the daily organizational checklist to plan your day, you're doing the time management on your left. And when you are looking at who you would call for prospecting, you are working on the second from the left one, your skills. And of course, there's lots and lots of other skills to work on. And attitude and mindset, there's a couple of pieces built into the daily organizational checklist. At the very top, remember your business why, and at the very bottom, with regard to keeping your head, keeping your mindset, let's go back to the slide I wanted here, keeping your head, keeping your mindset strong, so that by just structuring it naturally, organically into your day, you can be working on those 4 non-negotiable skill sets. And that's what we built this thing called the Daily Organizational Checklist for. Again, even if you're not a coaching client, contact our office and we will send that out to you. It is the best tool for getting your day planned in business, and we're just, as you can see, upgrading it to give you 2 versions. One with lots of ideas to prompt ideas, and this one that's going to have just bare minimums so that you can really get a sense of how to structure your day. So with that, now why do I do this in the middle of talking about April, talking about marketing? Because we all need a constant reminder to do the basics. And what are the basics? The basics are these organizational skills, tactical skills, attitude and mindset, and goals and measuring results. So hope that wasn't confusing for any of you. It's a foundation. You know, it's a confusing business. So we sort it out. We give you some very simple tools to sort the craziness out of this business. So prospecting, the message about this is do a minimum every day, and the system is the goal. Keeping the system every day, starting your day with a little bit of organization, and part of that organization is noting who you're going to prospect for that day. So start your day with your daily organizational checklist for just 10 minutes and wow your day. How do you wow your day? You wow your day by starting with your daily organizational checklist for just 10 minutes, and all of a sudden distractions leave you, focus comes to you, and if you want to really turn on the burners and go into high gear, call us, join us. If you're not already a coaching client, get on the live calls, reach out to us. We have more tools and more support than any other coaching program on earth, and we're here literally 5 days a week.